Oh, like yeah. I was like confused. I'm like, what? I have face cam on, but dude, so when I actually have that? Let's go. Wait, no, never mind. See, two more things. Two more things. I'm off to. Okay. Okay. Alright. Venti. Oh, they thought. Oh,
Huh? It's you! Why are you here?
I'm here on behalf of the Tenryo Commission, of course. Is that surprising?
No,
no.
Sarah! Paimon wasn't talking about you! So, Tone Deaf Bard. The suspicious outlander in the warehouse wouldn't happen to be you, would it? Considering the evidence, it appears that the suspicious outlander is... indeed me.
As I have told you, you are a suspect. Before your allegations of theft and illegal entry as a stowaway are cleared, you are to remain silent. Don't make me say it again. Traveler, Paimon, do you know this self-proclaimed bard from Mondstadt?
Well, I can't say he's a complete stranger.
Listen, Sarah. Knowing him, it's safe to say that he wasn't behind the theft. But what's this about being a stowaway?
Although he claims to be a special guest for the Iridori Festival, he's failed to present his invitation letter. Therefore, we can only suspect that he might have entered the country illegally. And just a moment ago, we caught him in a dandelion wine crate near the Sailor Blues.
I
If it would
wonder
help shed
why
any
he's
light on
back
the
there.
situation, then please,
I wonder
be my
why.
guest.
Oh, Fenty! You
Eh.
didn't really come here illegally, did you? Ouch! Your words wound me. We've been apart for so long, and the moment we meet again, all I'm greeted with is grilling questions and suspicious glares. You
Poor
arrived in
Venti.
Inazuma via similar means, or so I heard. You of all people should be more understanding, don't you think?
Similar means?
He had no choice.
I merely jest. Fear not, for the person who sent me the invitation is none other than Kamisato Ayato of Yashiro Commission. It's unlikely that someone acquainted with the likes of him would ever be here illegally, right? But why weren't you on the same ship as the other bards? Well, once I received the invitation letter, I couldn't help but want to come to Inazuma a little early. It was then that I happened upon a cargo ship bound for Inazuma transporting dandelion wine. So, naturally, I decided to set sail with them.
I wonder
Once
why.
aboard, I found the captain to be a kindred spirit, and I was treated to an abundance of fine liquor along the way.
Yeah, there we go.
I must have fallen asleep in the cargo crate while carefully comparing the tastes of dandelion wine and Inazuman sake. And when I woke up, I found myself in this warehouse with a Tenryo Commission General glaring at me from atop the grate. Coming from Venti, this story is quite believable, but it still feels a bit...
Childish.
Excuse me, I'm the owner of the stolen goods from the IA Publishing House, and there are some questions I would like to ask you. Based on what you just said, it seems you've been in the warehouse for some time now. If that's the case, did you happen to hear anything unusual?
Actually, I did hear some faint footsteps around me a couple of times, but I didn't consider the sound anything out of the ordinary.
But if you clearly heard something, why didn't you feel it was unusual?
Oh, I seem to understand now.
Huh? What did you notice, Albedo?
When it comes to burglars, they are generally associated with prying or rummaging through things. What Venti means is that he did not hear anything unusual like that.
Of course.
As for the sound of footsteps, because this is a warehouse where many goods are coming in and out each day, it is quite normal for people to be walking around.
I see. But if that's the case, then we're back to square one regarding the stolen books.
Yeah.
No, not quite. From the facts that have been
Gotta
presented to
finish
us,
this
we can
event.
draw at least 3
So I have
conclusions
2
out.
days left.
First, whoever took
Thought
the
I'd lock it
novels
from a
is
different
not
way,
a
but no.
spur-of-the-moment burglar. They had their sights on the books from the very beginning. Second, the culprit was very familiar with the warehouse and might even have a key. And third,
There must be more than one criminal involved.
I knew you'd catch on, Traveler. One person couldn't possibly transport so many heavy books in such a short window of time. It must have been a team effort. It goes without saying that Venti clearly does not match up with our culprits.
Yes, I agree with your reasoning.
Of course.
Mr. Hirayama, the Tenryo Commission will continue by investigating the warehouse staff. If you come across any further clues, please notify us immediately.
Yes,
Imagine
understood.
it, Jean.
I'll leave it to you then.
I suppose I'm free as a bird then.
Not so fast. Even though
Exactly,
we've cleared the
Ryan.
theft allegations, we still haven't ascertained whether your arrival in Inazuma was legal or not.
Aw, 'tis a shame. I thought surely after my honest account you might let me off the hook.
Sorry, quite the
Jeez.
meticulous one. So, where's your invitation letter, Venti?
Sorry, Venti.
Yes, the invitation letter. I'm truly sorry. I can't seem to remember where I may have put it.
How could you lose something so important?
Don't be mistaken. I was well aware of how important it was. But I didn't bring any luggage with me, and the letter was too big to fit in my pocket. So I kept it in my hand the whole trip. Strange. Though I had a little too much to drink, I know that I kept it in a secure place. I even recall being most pleased at coming up with a good idea at the time.
If you were holding the invitation in your hand the whole time, then why did you put it down?
How did you know?
Well, to
Gosh
properly
darn it.
compare the taste of Mondstadt wine
You
and
revealing their
Inazuma
secrets
sake,
now, too?
I had to hold a glass in each hand. I couldn't both hold the invitation and a glass at the same time. But surely I wouldn't put it in just any random place. It could easily be misplaced.
In which case, I believe there's only one place it could be. Have you figured it out, Traveler?
Huh? You're way ahead of Paimon. Do you two already know where the invitation letter is?
In a shoe, in a cape, in his hat. In his hat.
Ah, yes! I remember now. I knew you'd help me find it.
Because there's no way you will put it in his shoe. How can you put it in his cape?
This is indeed an invitation letter issued by the Yashiro Commission. Now that we've confirmed this guest's identity, I have no further questions. However, starting tonight, I will
Oh,
advise
the
you to stay
exhale.
at the
Gosh,
International Trade
gosh darn it,
Association.
man.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be leaving now.
The don't inhale.
There goes Zara. All right, let's go talk to Mr. Hirayama about Albedo's reference materials.
Okay.
Mr. Hirayama, I'm Calx. We had originally arranged to meet today.
Ah, yes, so you are, Calx. I'm very sorry that you've arrived in Inazuma only to find such a mess. These are the materials regarding the 5 Kassen. All the information that we could find is compiled
Here you
here.
are. Let's see here. Yes, it's just as I had suspected. Monikers such as Suiko and Aoi no Okina aren't the real names of the 5 Kassen. Though there were once many stories regarding each of the 5 Kassen, the validity of their contents can no longer be verified in present times. Alas, what a shame. But at the very least, we know that most of the stories were written
Listen,
according
you
to
don't
a
have to
similar
blow up the
style.
moon.
So
Listen.
there is still something we may glean
The
from this.
moon had nothing to do with anything.
Is the info useful for your paintings, Albedo?
To some extent, yes. However, I must admit that it is still lacking and fails to fulfill the most crucial element. Inspiration.
I am sorry that this information is not as exhaustive as you had hoped. However, it is not possible to gather anything more at the moment. Though, Lady Yae
Make
did
sure
say
you
there
get
are many
some
variations of the story about the
flies.
5 Kasen, and everyone has
You
a
know,
different
there's some
story
dead
in their heart.
flies out
So
here.
all you need to do is follow through with what's in your own heart and create
Oh,
something
it was
that
a
you
lot.
yourself find interesting.
Never
That
mind.
does sound like something Miko would say.
Thank you, Mr. Hirayama. No need to worry. I'll find inspiration for the portraits.
Great. I'll leave it to you then, Calx. Oh, and there's one more
Yeah.
thing I need to ask of everyone.
I mean, I'm
Tomorrow
here
morning,
still,
Mr.
you know.
Genyu, the author of
I just
The Legend of
regenerated my
Sora, will be arriving
my
in Inazuma
skull.
by boat.
Yeah, it
If
was
you
still
see
in a
him,
pain in the ass,
please
but
do
you
not
know,
mention the stolen novels for the time being. Whether the stolen books are
it
eventually
happened.
recovered or not, the Yae Publishing House will do its best to ensure that the novel's release is a success. You have my gratitude.
I don't get it.
I'll be going then.
Well, seems there's nothing more we can do here. Let's go.
So he's not gonna talk about what Venti's doing?
Huh? Betty? What are you doing over there? You don't want us to leave you behind, do you?
Traveler, Albedo, would you mind coming over here for a moment? There's something peculiar that I think you should see.
What is it, Venti? A piece of paper?
Indeed.
Yes.
When I awakened to find myself in the warehouse this morning, I discovered this paper in the cargo crate where I was sleeping. I didn't think much of it then. I thought it was merely a scrap piece of paper that had fallen into the cargo. After a quick glance, I stuffed it into a place nearby. But on second thought, I think it's worth having you take a look at what's written on it.
Yeah, you two did not update what you just said.
Suiko-chan.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Isn't Suiko the name of one of the 5 Kasen?
The story told in this poem roughly boils down to Suiko getting tipsy and letting some poems that were meant for the shogun get stolen.
All I seen was that face, and that's it.
Story sounds
Yeah,
familiar to me.
YouTube.
Where have I heard it?
Seriously? It's literally the same story you just experienced yesterday.
Oh, indeed it is. Interesting, isn't it?
Someone should relate to
Yes,
this
I concur.
novel.
The person who left this paper could quite possibly be the criminal, or even a witness to the theft. But why leave the paper here in such a fashion? And if the one who left it here was a witness, why didn't they attempt to stop the burglary?
Alright, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Meeting together in Inazuma like this is a
Good
most
night,
rare
Ryan. Good
occasion.
night, Ryan.
Since we've been busy from the start of the day, let us find an inn with good drink to keep our thirst at bay.
Hey! You just sobered up and you're already thinking about more drinks? And let's not forget that Albedo still has a portrait to complete. We don't have time to be slacking off.
Too late.
No, it's fine. Let's all go for a drink together. It'll be my treat.
Wait a minute. What about your portrait?
As I mentioned before, I'm the kind of artist who can work quickly once I'm inspired. And now, it seems I've found my source of inspiration. If I use a model as reference for the piece, we must pay him back with the appropriate recompense.
In that case, we'll need to order more dishes. One year, the poet Suiko made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the shogun's perusal. But a page from the works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suiko was questioned regarding the matter.
Oh.
Suiko pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
Wow, you really came through, Albedo. You were able to complete the first portrait before the opening ceremony.
Oh, not
Yes,
surprised.
it really is a sight to behold. Not only does it harken to the traditional style of Inazuma, but it also makes use of modern aesthetics. My figure is particularly striking. Even though I'm sound asleep in the portrait, I still appear as glorious as always.
Hey, don't get too full of yourself, Tone Deaf Bard. You were just a model. The person in the artwork isn't actually you. Well, Albedo, who will be your next portrait?
The next one will be Aoi no Okina of the Five Kassen.
Albedo, might I suggest waiting a little before starting on the next one? Who knows? You might soon discover another story.
Another story?
Yeah.
I believe he's referring to the possibility of finding another paper with tales of the Five Kassen. According to the reference materials I was given, we've only found the first of a total of 4 chapters.
Do you think the mysterious person who left the first paper will strike again?
It certainly is a possibility. Also, there are some points regarding the stories of the Five Kassen that have left me rather curious. For example, the reference materials make mention of 5 legendary figures, yet all the popular stories only consist of 4 parts. It appears that throughout all the stories, there is never a chapter dedicated to Kuronushi.
Yes, I'm also curious about these stories myself. But who knows? They may merely be akin to the old saying in Mondstadt. Seeds of stories brought by the wind and cultivated by time. So for now, we need but just wait patiently.
Yeah. Now. This is where we just find the things. So basically all this is just a story, basically, and you're trying to find out the okay. Okay.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
Now it's just gotta go on the on the text because they don't speak, don't care, don't care, don't care. First. Other regions' specialties, better. Oh. Oh. Well then. Boom. Oh no. Okay. Prepare for regional specialties related to the theme. Take. Oh, so you can't. Oh. I'm able to join someone. See if I can join. I'm able to join him real quick. Trying to fight the whatever those things called. Nobushis. And guess not. Yeah, no fighting Nobushis. Whatever. Say around like 10 o'clock, so... No, it said 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. I'm smart. Yep. 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock.
The passenger ship ship from Liyue that we're supposed to meet should be arriving soon. Let's go to the docks. You know that Xingqiu will be on board, right? So we should be careful not to say anything about the stolen novels.
He will be triggered. Oh. That'll be one of them. I hope. I hope so.
Hi there! You must be visiting from Liyue to participate in the Irodori Festival. We'll be your guides and we'll take you onto the island. Huh? Is it Paimon or have we met somewhere before?
Yes, in fact we have. I'm Shu from Feiyun Commerce Guild. Aboard this ship we have calligraphers, painters, and even players of Theater Mechanicus. The inventor of Theater Mechanicus previously came to the Feiyun Commerce Guild seeking investment. Although the guild manager was not interested, Master still wanted to support them. We heard that they'd be demonstrating the game and letting people try Theater Mechanicus at the Irodori Festival. So the guild manager instructed Master and I to take the opportunity to come to Inazuma and investigate the product's potential.
Oh, speaking of which, where's the young master?
Master, he's,
Whoa! Xingqiu's just sitting there, sound asleep.
I don't blame him. That's what I'll be doing right now, honestly, but I need to complete this. Oh, my dailies, too.
Paimon. I presume you are guests in Inazuma as well? It seems fate has destined our paths to cross once again.
Oh, we aren't actually guests. We're actually guides for the Irodori Festival.
How are you doing?
Please, no need to worry. I was a little too caught up in a novel on the voyage here. When I finally realized what time it was, the first rays of dawn were already peeking over the horizon. Yes, now that we've arrived, the Kanjo Commission will likely wish to inspect our invitation letter. Let's keep it in hand, shall we? Huh? That's odd. There was a piece of paper underneath my bag. Strange. I don't recall seeing it there before.
Ooh, let Paimon have a look.
Oh, I gave that to Albedo.
There's no doubt about it. It's from the same series as the story we found before. Even the handwriting looks exactly the same.
The story you found before?
Oh yeah, in the warehouse down by the poem hunt. Yeah, that's it. A friend of ours is on Rito to paint portraits of the 5 Kasen. You know, as part of the Irodori Festival. Poetic stories about the 5 Kasen have been hidden in various places nearby. If you can find one of the stories and give it to this friend of ours, then there's a chance you'll become the model for the next portrait.
Wait a moment. So you mean that...
Paimon, you're terrible.
Hey, it's hard coming up with stuff on the spot like that.
There's a chance of meeting Calx in person?
What?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Never mind, Paimon. You could.
Really? That's wonderful. I knew that Calx would attend the Irodori Festival, but convincing my father to let me come to Inazuma was proving to be quite the high hurdle. I had to really...
Why did he say high hurdle like that? High hurdle.
Theater Mechanicus.
Well, hold on, I'm clipping that. Why are you saying like that?
Calx would be busy painting portraits of the 5 Kasen during the festival. It is a most rare opportunity for both Calx and I to be in Inazuma together, but it seemed he would be too busy with the portraits to meet with me. So, I felt quite disappointed for some time now.
Don't worry, Xingqiu. Even though Calx has work to do, he still has time to see friends. We can take you to see him right now. Also, we heard that Calx did illustrations for your A Legend of Sword novel.
Yes, he did.
So you've already heard. To be honest, my works have drawn little interest in Liyue. However, the novels are selling quite well in Inazuma with the help of Calx's beautiful illustrations. Calx is not only a skilled artist, but he also carries out his craft with great alacrity. I heard that it took him merely a few hours to finish the illustrations for the latest chapter. But when I looked at the art, the brushwork did not even look the slightest bit rushed. His work is truly exquisite. Oh my, I was beginning to get carried away there. Let us depart, quickly now.
Luckily, the idea of meeting Albedo managed to draw Xingqiu's attention and keep the situation under wraps. Let's just hope we don't let anything slip while meeting Albedo.
Yeah, you should be saying that to yourself. Paimon.
Traveler, Paimon, how are you? And who is this accompanying you?
You must be Calx. It's a great pleasure to finally meet you. I am the author of A Legend of Sword, Forgive me. It's rude of me to introduce myself by my pen name when meeting in person. Please, call me Xingqiu.
And you may call me Albedo, then.
No, no. That would be most improper.
Why not? Seeing as we're both friends of the Traveler, it'd be more convenient for us to use our real names. Besides, we've already corresponded with each other many times before. In fact, I feel a bit self-conscious seeing you act so politely.
It's not just you, Albedo. We haven't seen Xingqiu act this awkward before either.
It's a real eye-opener, that's for sure.
You guys, it's certainly not good taste for you two to be teasing me like that. Oh, by the way, we happened to find a story from the poem hunt competition at the docks. I heard that you are collecting them.
Poem hunt?
You know, that thing where we have to find pieces of paper with stories of the 5 Kassen. Venti found one, and then he was allowed to be a model for one of your portraits.
Huh? Oh, yes, that's right. Oh, I understand the story now. Thank you. It's very helpful.
Splendid. Though, I'm still piecing together the story myself. Would you kindly explain it to me in more detail?
If all of you are free, why don't we discuss this over a meal?
Oh, well, about that.
Do you have other plans, Xingqiu?
No, not at all. Speaking of dining, Shimura's unagi chasuke is quite delicious. Would you like to go there?
Shimura's? Unfortunately, today is a bit windy. How about Uyu Restaurant instead?
That's perfectly fine with me. But I must first unpack my luggage. Let's meet later at Uyu Restaurant.
Something didn't quite add up just now.
Huh? No way! Paimon thinks we acted well together. Did we say something we weren't supposed to?
No, Paimon, I'm not referring to us. Traveler, what are your thoughts?
He's a little suspicious.
Xingqiu's suspicious? Hey, what are you two talking about?
Paimon, you read the poem, right? Although it may seem confusing to Xingqiu on its own, what if we read it together with a previous poem we found?
Read them together? Let's see. Suiko lost Aoi no Okina's poem in a drunken stupor. So, Aoi no Okina recovered the poem and gave it to some mysterious person. Huh? Wait a minute. Could today's story be hinting that the one who stole the latest copies of A Legend of Sword is Xingqiu himself? No way! That can't be right! Xingqiu only arrived in Inazuma this morning!
And that is precisely the point of suspicion. If Xingqiu had only just arrived in Inazuma, how could he recommend Shimura's chasuke? Moreover, he didn't raise any questions when I suggested another place because of the windy weather. This means he knows that Shimura's is an open-air restaurant.
Are you saying that Xingqiu has already been in Inazuma for some time, and that he's only pretending he just arrived?
Yes, that is indeed my conclusion.
But how could Xingqiu be the book thief? His mission is to fight for justice, isn't it? There's no way he'd do something against his own ideals.
Calm down, Paimon. Even though this is the first time I've met Xingqiu in person, we've communicated via letters for some time now. I do have some understanding of his character. I think there must be some deeper motive at play here. The story also tells us that Aoi no Okina flees with a poem because of a threat.
Oh? Could Xingqiu be in danger?
It's difficult to say at this point. But given that Uyu Restaurant is indoors, it'll be easy for us to detect anyone following or eavesdropping on us. I think it should be safe for us to talk there. I'll be relying on your assistance to get to the bottom of this matter.
Got it.
Good. Then let's head to Uyu Restaurant.
Before that, I gotta do my dailies, which they're all conveniently in the Zoom. Yeah. And you complete a time trial and
My lucky day.
Illusion shattered. Boom. One with nature.
The fairy. More. Shoot the fairy.
did the fairy, and yeah, you're dead. Don't care. Well, that's one. Where's the other one? I totally knew that.
Into the wind.
Let's get down to business. To the fairy.
What's up, Elijah? I don't blame you, honestly. It's just for is this one of those games I would say is like a hit or miss game for people, honestly.
One with nature. Clouds high. Birds.
Whirling snow.
My lucky day.
The wind knows it.
Hold the line.
To the fairy.
My apologies.
Hi.
Wow. I'm not worried about school. I don't go to school anymore, so I'm not really worried about that. So the schedule is just gonna really be the same for real, honestly. Might just switch some things up though. But I've been mainly doing like edits and stuff like that out, so you can tell. But I'm most definitely planning on playing like other games. I try to play fighters, like I said from before. I really tried, But then the net code was,
One with nature.
it just said no. I ran to this dude, lost because I lagged. I just crashed the whole thing. So I was not trying to deal with it.
The wind knows it. Illusion shattered.
Rebuild.
Take flight.
And the crazy part is, I'd be like, oh, well, I play My Hero. Honestly, it doesn't have good netcode, and it's not as this is a bad game compared to fighters, but you know, I'm still playing anyway. Turns out it was just dog shit. Well, that's the thing. I'm playing on. I might just download Xenoverse 2 to. No, honestly, later on, like probably after I'm done doing this live stream, cause I'm just do this event real quick. But I need to go and like rework on my female saying. I had my stuff for her until like I don't even know what happened. My data was just not there anymore. And I felt sick because I had a good build. Now I don't even know. Times I forgot how to play too, so that's like a whole struggle too. But I was itching to go and play like online for some reason. Lately, I said, yo, I feel like I want to play online for Xenoverse lately. And one of my friends, he just downloaded it back. I'm like, I might as well. Oh, I know. Yeah, UI Goku, it's just stupid for fighters. He's stupid, and for Xenoverse 2, he's stupid. It doesn't make sense. Gave him a good move. Just I get it that he's strong and all. That technique is strong, but listen. They could just always just nerf him. And I accidentally wasted my ultimate because that's lovely. I lightly pressed triangle and that happened. Okay. Not even lightly. Didn't even.
Thank you for
I didn't even feel myself press the button. Hey, honestly, do you run into hackers in online for Xenoverse 2 or nah? Because I remember I was watching C React, CB playing, and he ran into a couple of hackers on there. Hey, do whatever you want to do, honestly. Just based off of Xenoverse. Fun game. Don't blame you. Go ahead, based off of that. Not trying to be big, it's okay. As long as you're having fun doing it, it doesn't matter. And I'm not surprised when you run into hackers on there. I'm just trying to base all my content off of like basically whatever I feel like posting. Honestly. Right now it's just mainly just edits. Do I have to save the photos? What's the deal?
A blade embraces
What?
its duty, as a
What?
ruler cherishes their gems.
Okay. Okay. I thought. They, they just gotta be ass. That's all I have to say. They just asked for that.
There is no escape.
Like, how you lose and you still mod? That's just crazy. I don't understand you just mod for like fun, but you don't really take it online. But the fact that you do is quite remarkable. That's just crazy. So like, do you just like let them have the win, or like, what's the deal for that? Like, you just not like you just do it or something else while they just beat you, or like you just a one and done, basically. You'll fight them, but it's like a one and done situation. Ah. So that's what I say, like, I'd just be like, yeah, I could just, like, one and done. I don't blame you, honestly. The thing is, I hope that they can, like, I hope they'll make a Xenoverse 3, though. Because it's been, I don't know how long it's been. And where am I? I'm not gonna lie. I think, yeah, what you call it? When my internet went out for like a whole week, I just played Xenoverse 2 for I don't know how long. And when I try to go to sleep, I just try to look at the cutscenes, like the Majin Vegeta one, or the Ultimate Gohan. I'm like, oh, well, whatever helps me go to sleep. And afterwards, I just took a huge break right afterwards of playing Xenoverse, honestly. Because there's nothing else I really could have done, honestly. So I said, I'm just going to take a break. Probably should have gotten like new skills or something like that, but like, I think that's the time when I had everything unlocked though. Till I literally had to go reset my PlayStation 4 and most of my data. which sucked. And that was like literally like when I came back on. That's what I'm saying. I still have Xenoverse 2 100% though, so there's that. Trying to think, where am I trying to, you know what, I know what I'm trying to do. You be beating them that hard? Like, dang. They said, we can't handle this man. Get him out of here. Prepare for Puzza in his own region, specialties. Oh. Hold up. Uh-huh. I know. Yo, I dead ass forgot that you were able to go talk to them. Yo. Like, what was he saying? Hey, man. Listen, he's just that ass. He just can't beat you. He just try to go for those weak ass insults. It's the only thing you could do. He's over here just being his ass while he try to talk the most shit. I don't blame you, honestly. I would too. I might talk back, but I would have to like go and like censor myself a lot if I do. Cause you'd be like, oh, report. I'm like, oh damn, I feel sick. Oh, just pick a stance. I don't care. This man. See, that that probably made him more angry too. I'm not gonna lie. It would be more. That's like more funny though. Creatures. In a zoom animals. I don't blame you. But that clearly that man was not trying to have fun. He was trying to play it competitively. No, there's one night. Creatures. I know this man got tired of you just joining back. So I'm tired of this. Like, that's just sad. Like, like they just being random's ass like all the time. Basically, you just prove that you're just better. Generally. And the fact is too that they might be playing cheesy too. That's the funnier part.
There's no end to this.
Another.
Allow me.
One with nature.
Whirling snow.
Hey. At least you.
Today is a lucky day.
Not a lot of people will admit that they'll try hard. And I'm one of those people. But not for Xenoverse though. No. I know I'll get my ass beat. Especially now, because I know I've not played in, like, how long now?
Shine down.
Rest and rebuild.
One with wind and cloud. Time to go.
Embrace the ice. Take flight.
There is no escape.
They just don't be giving you a challenge like that anymore? Or at all?
Illusion shattered.
My apologies.
Wind strike.
That makes a whole lot of sense.
Today is a lucky day.
I don't blame me for it. Hold on. Yeah, I feel like coming. Yeah, but yeah. This has a point though. I don't blame you honestly for not bother trying. You know?
Into the wind. There is no escape.
Nah, especially like if you.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Rusty, Reven, Kamisato out. Sumetsu. Whirling snow.
Yeah. Honestly, I can just go for college, but I know that's just not gonna help me at all. If I was struggling in regular school, I know for a fact I'm gonna struggle in college. It's just a no-brainer for that one. Like I'll pass.
Let's get down to business.
Plus, there's no reason for me to go to college in the first place. There's nothing there I want to do. I see no point. No point. Well, 19 now. I was supposed to say 18.
Illusion shattered. Into the wind.
Take flight.
Yeah. I'm glad. I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, and my voice, when I hit puberty, people thought I sounded like way older. Some people said, "Yo, you sound 20." Some people said, "You sound 18." Now I'm like I would say, I think 12 at the time.
Allow me. Shine down. The wind knows.
Take flight. I shall treasure this good fortune.
Close. You're basically close for getting out of school. Basically a year left, or not even, depending on how you look at it. Now the real question is, I'm not gonna actually look for it. I don't have the time to look for that. But instead, I'll go over here. I remember now from the Kamisato. I don't blame you, honestly. School sucks. It's boring. It takes like half of your day. You don't even learn stuff that's like, most of the stuff you learn you're not gonna use in real life. Most of the class is not even interesting. There could be some class that could be interesting, but most of the time it really isn't. Now, let's say if you're like athletic, then just the only thing that'll catch your eye is literally sports, and that's about it. And if you just like music, it's just band. Anything else? No, not really. You're not gonna like get all. There could be like some classes like, but I'm pretty sure they taking like some classes out. I heard of. Bro, I remember I used to. I remember I got like detention before or ISS just because of like me being late. And at times I don't even be late. And that's the crazy part. My teacher would just close the door on me. Or I'm like right there, they'll still count me as late. And I was like, yeah, okay. It's just not it. They don't even have a dog here. Whoops. Oh, I know. I just be getting annoyed about that. I'm like, yo. But that's one of the things that make me like glad I don't have school anymore. Cause oh nah, cause that's just not it. And also for college too, I don't care what anyone says. If you don't know what you're doing for college, I feel like that's kind of like a waste of money. It's like yeah, you might find out what you want later on, but like just going there, just not knowing what you want, and the crazy part is you might go there for no reason because you might want to do something that don't have to require going to college. You're just wasting your money. You put stress on yourself, and nah, not for me, not for me. Community college, oh, this is for like get some better job opportunities. I mean, I guess. I guess. For me, that's like you either gotta go big or go home. School, go home. Me, YouTube, go big. And no turning back. Hey, where is this place at? Where? Like, hello? I know I find like 2 locations, but like just fish. Oh, I know. But I just gotta keep on believing, gotta be determined about it. That's all. If you can't, like, for me, I just be posting whatever. I just don't care anymore. It's like I used to have schedules to just post once a day and then just call it a day. Nah, I just be posting whatever I want a day. I at least be posting something a day. But whatever I post a day, I don't care how many times, just do it. Hey, and that's just you just having fun and you're just being determined. And that's really respectable. Respectable. Oh, why did I do this event so late? There's so much things I have to do. Why did I like 3 per each? I have no idea why I decided to do this event all late. Like, was like around like 100k range or something like that, or 50k, like, or like lower. Like, is it like a range that you'll be like able to live off of, and you don't have to worry about anything like that? Basically. No? Just 100? I believe you can hit 100, honestly. What happens if you keep on growing, though? Like, would you, like, mind about that, or, like... Cause there's like a ton of people who like the content, too, so it's like, there's that. There could be a ton of people. Oh my, I just realized. Which I don't know if I collected or not. True, it truly be like that, truly. And I guess it's like a little bit kind. I of course I can't. There we go. What is? Oh, that sucks. Never mind. What did I say? I don't even know what I was supposed to say. I did know. Forgot, actually. No, I didn't know. So they just distracted myself for a quick moment. Just raw footage?
Who can I? Are you here to play?
Like, how long would it be the footage though? Like, would it like be like a match worth basically, or like a clip? Oh. Okay. Maybe like some people just be like posting just like the clip. Oh, like, oh, okay. So like the match. I don't know why, but they do that.
Hold the line.
Very high.
I don't blame. I feel like it's another hiccup. No, it's the odd. It's the odd. Anyways, yeah. I don't blame him for not doing commentary like that for your matches, honestly. It's like, just like, I used to rather just, like, do you not like doing commentaries at all? Like, or like, or it's just like there when you're playing, basically. Ah. Do you like doing it or no? Well. They say to find 2 more creatures. I think I know where one is. True. And you don't want to get the controller like in the way, basically. Of the actual footage.
Let's get down to business.
Allow me.
Illusion shattered. Clouds high. The birds call into the wind.
Sakura swirl! Whirling snow!
Gotta find one more. Which I can feel like I find in. Okay, makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. You know you can because you're just good in that game. The one game I could do that to people is in I don't even know, in Call of Duty, honestly.
Rest, rebuild.
Shine down. One with nature. Illusion shattered.
Well, I need to look into the video later on.
My apologies.
Just imagine you now, just watching the video. Just see you just fighting a laggy person.
Shine down.
Stuff doesn't input when it wants to. What? You're in. Why are you not getting frozen?
So rude. My apologies.
Allow me.
Whirling snow.
But nah, fighting against laggy people is complete. You be wishing you'd be able to do something else. Hope that they get a land cable or something. I don't blame ya. I truly don't blame ya. Who's gonna tell you to stop doing that? It's your channel. They can't tell you shit. I need to find one more creature and I gotta fish. Just try to look for a fish. And then try to take a. Is that a swimming? Swimming, but
Illusion shattered. The wind knows.
My apologies.
oh my.
Shine down.
Nah. I remember the one time I was just playing my hero. Beat this one dude that was lag switching. It was my first time ever beating someone that was doing that. It was blatantly obvious. I started cussing like a storm, telling them how bad they were. Oh my gosh. I think people can hear you through the match. Oh my gosh, I would have been banned. Just plain and simple. Jeez. Just that. No one can beat you, my boy. Like. Oh, that's. Apparently, that's just from Inazuma, apparently. Got that bragging rights on deck. Who beat you in Xenoverse? Like any knowing people that can beat you in there, like that beat you, or just people online. They do not count. They is bad in general. The fact that there's like 3 each and they go around the map to actually I might actually just say fuck this event. I'm not gonna lie. The freaking Xingqiu, I don't even need him. I'm really much just say fuck this event. Yeah, they give me like 30 each. This whole event gave me like 600, but that's like kind of doing the most for doing everything. Unless you just don't ask you for a lot. Who knows? Who knows? Hey man, just use that one command grab move. And then just call it a wrap. It's the only thing they need. And I know how cheap that is too. That's the crazy part. Remember I fought against my friends and I got Broly for random. So the first thing I did is just spam that command grab with Broly.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
Broly is just too cheap. Is the Z Broly cheap or nah? Cause I can only like remember like one move, the Omega Blaster, I think that's called.
A blade embraces its duty. As a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Remind me of that one remember that one Dashie meme? Come get your crunchy boy. Oh damn. So I can only like remember like one move for Z Broly. That's the it's his ultimate and one of his specials. So that's about it. The rest I don't even know. Can't remember. Mondstadt. That's just cheap for Broly, honestly. Basically, just accept fate from him, bro.
Make sure you get in line early to buy your special edition
Welcome home, almighty Shogun.
I do cheese. Oh damn. So basically, as a normal player, you just don't even bother trying. If you just keeps on using that.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night, one with nature.
Uphill battle. Let's move out. Covenant of the Deep.
That's the best thing you could do. Spin a circle and try to catch up to you, especially if it's like a small. I'm pretty sure there's no small maps on there. Well, barely any actually. Let's just say barely. Cause I know there's some small maps, but barely any. Cause I know they'll just immediately spawn you directly across you. Yeah, something about. Yeah, I'm trying to think about something else. That's why.
Rest and rebuild.
Illusion shattered.
Kami-santo out. Soumetsu. My apologies.
Wind strike.
Hold the line.
Whirling snow.
That sounds annoying. You know you could beat him too because you know he's bad just for that. That's the annoying part about it. It's just like, just lose to someone that's bad just because they just spammed. Like, damn, I want my salty running back. Did he ever give you a rematch? Yee. Yeah. You know what the crazy part is for that? For Majin was actually supposed to be my first character I was supposed to work on. Till I be seeing like all these Saiyans be getting a ton of transformation and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, why can't Majin just have this? Like what? No, I played Majin for like, I think it was. I know they didn't have the. I know they don't have a beta. At least I don't think. So like, it was a demo. I'm pretty sure. Demo, beta. I doubt it was a beta. Can't remember. But I know that Majin was supposed to be my first character to rock with. But I said, nah, I'm just going with female Saiyan. I know that for female Saiyans, like their specialty is basically like ki blast and stuff or something like that. So I remember I looked up a combo route for a female Saiyan, and it was like the super. It was a, it was Super 17. His ultimate. I forget what that move is called. Like you just break their you break their stamina, and afterwards you combo that into that, and not only that, they do something else with that. I can't remember what. But bro, if I had to look for what am I actually trying? A Mondstadt things this whole entire time? I forgot. I'm not. You know what? Fuck this event. I know I'm not gonna complete it. I mean, I will, but it's like there's no point. I would do it for the crown, but this event is ass. That like if you try to do this shit last minute, like there is so much to do. Why I decided to do it at last minute? I don't know. I feel like not doing this. Alright, like go to the other. I already have enough crowns. Not really, but you know. That's the point. I'm not. I'll do a different event. How did they get nerfed? And why? Oh, but that's reasonable. That is reasonable that they have like infinites, but they just nerf them to the point that they're not good, or oh, I bet. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. Oh, 58. Oh, I gotta change this back to Mondstadt before. Lower. You'll be like in a slight disadvantage when you face like level 90s. Only slight because like you only get like a couple more attributes. I mean those attributes could really be useful, but still. Hey, give them an advantage. Alright, take your time. Now why would I go for... Oh.
The key here is consumer psychology.
Monster specialty. Like the animals, but the I'm confused about the monster specialty.
Healthy body, healthy mind. Next on the agenda...
Hope I feel as much.
Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule.
Good question. To be honest, I have no idea. I have no idea, honestly. Because when I hit it, I'm like, I'll be shocked, but yet happy that I hit 1,000,000. But like, I don't know what I'll actually do. In all honesty. That is a good question, though.
Next on the agenda.
There's that. Oh.
We're way behind schedule.
I mean, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But that'll be like soon, though.
Next on the agenda.
Hopefully it could be sooner than later, but you know.
We're way behind.
I know most definitely it'll take some time. Unless I get some ISO speed stats and like gain like 1,000,000 easily. Mondstadt is really not that special. If that's the case, then wrong place.
Next on the agenda.
Oh, I have. There's this one fighting game. No one's on it. I looked at the reviews. It said like 6 out of 10. And not only that, it was new. If they let me do something else instead of just taking pictures through that way, and it could be a faster route, I'll gladly do this quest, gladly. Now I'm gonna try to look for a different one. And they're both the same, then I don't know what the fuck to do. Would I ever play Jump Force again? If the online server is not the online server is not shut down yet. So yeah, I'll still be down to play Jump Force. %100%.
I don't see anyone suspicious around. It seems clear for the moment. Let's go inside and wait for Xingqiu.
I don't blame you, honestly. Because, like, let's be honest here. Jump Force is... It was a game.
First,
That's all I can say. It was a game. Yeah, it has a roster.
If we can find evidence of him
A ton of people for a roster.
then we can use it as leverage to persuade him to tell us the truth.
There's some people, there's some
other guests in the restaurant and
enemies that are in there that shouldn't. That should be more people that be in there. Be less amount of people. Or there's some characters that no one even asked for and they're just there. And then not only that, the game could not even good. The game is buggy. And you can easily get guard cheesed.
Albedo, what should we talk about when Xingqiu gets here? Any ideas?
I will try to break the ice by talking about our work on novels and illustrations. If he really is hiding something, then he might feel even more nervous than we do. If we start by talking about our work creating novels, perhaps he will lower his guard.
Oh, come to think of it, Xingqiu mentioned that he'd like to thank you for finishing the illustrations on time. He said they looked amazing despite the time you had.
Is that so?
Bro.
That is also
All to
very
say,
good.
I have Rec Room clips, bro. I have like 48.6. I can't remember if I can't remember if I'm quickly checking. But if I'm right, that's how much storage I have for the Rec Room. No, 47.86. This is 47.86. So, I just still haven't even bothered. Like, it's one of those things I really did want to go and upload to. I just did not get the time to go to it, to do it, whatever. I don't know.
First edition is going to become
I was not in the mood to like actually like do it, like get the clips down and just be like, oh, okay. But I might just do that, like, because I did say that I was going to go use the clips soon.
His handwriting is super neat.
So sometime around. Fuck, I'm gonna do it later on today. I have time.
Wait a minute. Did you just hear that? Not only will Xingqiu be signing novels at the release, but his handwriting is super neat?
Scary. Bro. Bro. Have you played Poppy Time Playtime at Rec Room, bro? Nah, that could be. People on there could be sus though too. Like the first couple times, it was scary at first. Not gonna lie. And then afterwards, there was just people there just acting sus. I'm like, damn.
But the weather finally cleared up today, so we have some fresh catch.
It was funny though, but
So the weather at sea has been bad?
it got less scary than.
It sure has. A few guests from Liyue
No.
were just telling me that their boat was heaving and rolling all the way here. They couldn't do anything but sleep the entire trip.
That reminds me, where is this
This might be some useful information.
box at? Because I know I don't have any. I have one more.
That was
Never mind.
delicious. Inazuman cuisine largely consists of fresh seafood, which is certainly to my liking.
What scary games you played on Rec Room?
That's good. We were worried you might not have an appetite because you didn't sleep well. Now's our chance. Let's talk to Xingqiu and see if he says anything useful. Maybe we could start by asking him about the journey.
To be honest, there wasn't much to see. Just water all around, morning to night. The sheer monotony of the trip caused everyone to grow a little impatient. So, when the peak of Mount Yogo finally appeared in the distance as we approached the islands of Inazuma, everyone crowded the deck to
I
have
don't
a
blame
look.
you.
However, the ship sailed along at a crawling pace.
There is this
From
one
the time we saw the mountain
horror
peak
map
to the time we docked.
Paimon didn't catch anything
where there's
suspicious
this
so far.
one. Oh my gosh! But there's this one creature that was just chasing you. But like you have to go collect.
If it took an entire day to reach
I don't know.
it would have been pouring rain at the time.
There
we
is.
saw the
I know
mountain
there. I know
peak.
we played that one horror SpongeBob
We learned a
game
couple
though
of things from his
too.
account, but we still require more evidence. Let's discuss creating novels with Xingqiu.
While it is entertaining to read novels, writing one is an endeavor of its own. You must give great thought to every detail, from the layout of the plot to the rhythm of the lines. And even when you have come up with interesting content, there's still no guarantee that it will be to your liking.
I couldn't agree more. Whether it's writing a book, creating art, or studying alchemy, seldom can you really feel joy after seriously delving into the work.
Xingqiu and Albedo are getting into some deep topics now. But nothing
The
suspicious
deep
has come up.
topics. Oh my gosh.
Speaking of illustrations, Albedo, I've long wished to express my sincerest gratitude for providing the illustrations in my novel. My novel didn't sell well in Liyue, so I must admit that I had some reservations regarding its potential. Yet you've consistently managed to select the most important scene of the chapter for your illustrations. This made me feel as though what I was trying to express could be understood after all.
Thank you. However, I took some risks in the illustrations, so I'm feeling slightly uneasy myself.
I'll be down.
Light novel illustrations are typically centered around the characters, but this time, I adopted a different approach in the
Well, on
illustration
Friday,
for the last
actually,
chapter.
not probably on a Friday, probably because I have work like.
So I thought it very
If
fitting
it'll
to
be on
draw
a
only
Friday,
scenery.
it about to be like around like
Doesn't
around
sound
like
like anything suspicious has come up so
10
far.
something.
No, there was a crack in his alibi. My illustrations were sent for printing the moment they arrived in Inazuma. So, logically speaking, there's no way he could possibly know what the illustrations look like. Xingqiu, we have something very important to ask you now.
Oh? Why the solemn looks all of a sudden?
Xingqiu, the facade.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Mr. Okazaki told us earlier that actually the weather at sea was very bad these last few days. So when you said that everyone came running to the deck to see Mount Yogo, that couldn't have happened.
On top of that, the latest installment of A Legend of Sword will only be revealed at the Irodori Festival. Even we, the creators, haven't received a sample copy. If that's the case, how could you know what my illustrations look like?
Well...
The jig's up, Xingqiu. You were already in Inazuma before today, weren't you? Are you in some kind of danger but can't tell us the truth? Don't worry. The Traveler and Albedo are no pushovers. We can help you.
No, please. You misunderstand me. I suppose my lack of sleep is inevitably taking its toll on my mind. I didn't notice for a moment that you were testing me at all. I did in fact come to Inazuma early to handle some things. Let me consider how to explain this. Oh, this is most embarrassing.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, well, if this isn't a coincidence, I didn't expect to see everyone here.
Huh? Tone-deaf Bard, what are you doing here?
I heard that the owner of this establishment has some fine-aged wines. I didn't want to miss the opportunity to taste them.
Paimon knew you you couldn't possibly be up to anything good.
Says who? In fact, I come as the bearer of good tidings. I just bumped into Kujo Sara a moment ago. She said that the Tenryou Commission has apprehended the criminal who stole all those copies of A Legend of Sword. You needn't worry about it any longer.
Jeez.
The criminal who stole A Legend of Sword?
Did I say something I shouldn't have?
Oh no. The person they apprehended. Was it by chance an editor named Onodera?
Apologies, Kujo Sara didn't mention a name. But I saw her taking someone toward Hanamizaka.
Everyone, it's too late to explain. We must make haste and rescue Onodera.
What? I'm not gonna lie. Where's... Are you serious? I'm not gonna lie. I might just go and just download Xenoverse 2 now. Well, just... I have no idea, because my mood right now... Download Xenoverse, drink water, and watch something. Because I know I'm just going, my ass going to be start yawning, and I low-key don't want to play this game at this very moment. Just because of the event that made me just... nah, the event... there is too much to do for the event, I'm not gonna lie. Could be like easy or fast to complete, but for now, I am just not in the mood. Let me just get the Xenoverse 2 disc real quick. Alright. Cause I know it's gonna cut out as soon as. You're good, bro. You're good. Let me just download it for now and install it, and then yeah, work on it later on today. Play it later on today.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
Why? I would say same for me, but the schedule changed for work, so to like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Don't know why, but not really smart to do that.
It's so nice to de-stress.
Please talk to me if you want to order.
Put this up here. Just get my water bottle. Start filling it up.
Please talk to me if you want to order.
Bet. But alright, man, I'm about to end this live stream for now, because I know because I want to just go watch something. B, I want to download something So I know for a fact it's going to cut off for whatever reason. I mean, that's what it does for I don't know why. And I don't really have anything else to say. But I hope that you have a good night, bro. This here just me inputting the disc. Now watchers just want to say, error. Broadcast has stopped. Watch.